Hey sweeties, so listen, I'm back again with another one, and this one's kind of a continuation of my little kiss talk series, okay? If you remember, in the first part we were all blushing together over the best kiss scenes of 2025, yeah, that one where I nearly lost my voice screaming at the screen. But today? Oh no, we're taking it a step further. Because it's not just about one kiss this time, we're talking about the kissiest BL couples of the year. Like, those pairs that made kissing feel like a full-time job. Some of them were out here collecting kiss scenes like Pokemon cards, and honestly, I was not complaining. Now, before we start dragging or praising anyone, let me just break down what I mean by kissiest, because I know someone will be like, but they kissed 10 times. And I'll be like, yeah, and 9 of those were forehead taps, sweetie. So, first up, quantity. Some couples really said, we're gonna feed the fandom, and they did not miss a meal. Kiss in the rain, kiss in the car, kiss after breakfast. At some point, I started losing count. Then there's quality and technique, because let's be real, not every kiss deserves a medal. I'm talking about those kisses that look real, not the ones where they stand 2 inches apart like they're allergic to each other. No, I want passion. I want the camera to shake a little, like you can feel the cameraman and the whole crew blushing. Give me something. Next is context and emotional impact. You know that one kiss that changes everything? Maybe after a fight or right before someone walks away. That moment where you just feel it in your chest. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Sometimes one perfect kiss hits harder than 10 random ones. And finally, chemistry. Because if there's no chemistry, what are we even watching? I'm talking about that kind of connection where even when they're not kissing, you're like, yep, they're about to. You can just feel it. So yeah, when I say kissiest, I'm talking about couples that gave us everything. Frequency, fire, feelings, and flawless chemistry. Basically, the ones who made us believe love was real again, even if it's just on screen. And now that we've set the rules, it's time to get into the real fun part, the countdown. I'm ranking the top 11 kissiest BL couples of 2025, and trust me, some of these names are gonna shock you. Like, I can already hear the comment section warming up. So grab your snack, get comfy, and let's start with number 11. So at number 11, we have the couple that really said less is more, and honestly, they meant it. Kang and Numping from Chemjura. If you watch this series, you know this one was not giving romantic picnic at all. It was giving fear. It was giving shadows. It was giving something is breathing behind you and it's not human. So when these two actually kissed, it wasn't just romance. It was survival. Their moments felt like a tiny flashlight in a very dark tunnel, and that emotional impact? Honestly, a lot of couples on this list didn't have anything that heavy to work with. But when we talk about quantity, they simply couldn't keep up. The story did not allow it. You can't be kissing every 5 minutes when a ghost is literally in the corner watching you. So obviously, they couldn't compete with the couples who were kissing like there was a kiss quota they needed to reach. One thing I love though is how their intimacy grew. At the start, it was awkward, shy, should we even be doing this? Energy, and that fit the show perfectly. But later on, as they depended on each other more, those kisses became deeper and more confident. You could actually see their bond strengthening through every tiny moment, and that was beautiful to watch. So yeah, Kang Numping absolutely deserved to be on the list because when they kissed, it hit deep. It meant something. But the lack of frequency and heat, it just kept them from climbing any higher. Still a very touching and memorable pairing for 2025. Moving up just a bit from the shadows of Chemjura, we land at number 10 with peterpanpond from Reset. Now, if you haven't seen this series, imagine romance mixed with sci-fi, suspense, and a giant time loop. Yeah, it's confusing, thrilling, and somehow very sexy. When we talk about emotional impact, these two are pure gold. Their whole relationship revolves around this reset thing. Every kiss feels like it matters for the universe itself. It's not just, "Aw, so cute." It's a desperate, "please let this change our future" kind of kiss. That weight? It hits harder than almost any other couple on this list. You can feel it. Like, literally, my heart skipped when they leaned in. But here's the thing. To be the kissiest, you also have to bring the numbers. And, well, they can't quite compete with the marathon kissers coming later. The series is so plot heavy, so every kiss serves the story first. It's meaningful, sure, but it's not constant. You won't find them sneaking pecks in every episode. And yes, their chemistry is so believable, natural, cute, all that, but here's where the quality versus technique comes in. Their kisses sell destiny and emotional depth, not cinematic perfection. They didn't go full movie style with every angle, every touch, every slow-mo moment. That's why some of the other couples coming up will just blow us away visually. So, peterpanpond earns their spot because their kisses literally define their story. Each one has weight, purpose, and impact. But now, buckle up, because the couples we're about to meet take that emotional punch and add fire, frequency, and pure technique on top. So we've left the ghosts behind, we've escaped the time loop drama, and now we're entering a new zone entirely, the quality zone. Because at number 9, we've got a couple that honestly surprised everybody with how good they were. William and S from Tame Po Heart That Skips a Beat. Let me explain why these two are here. You see, the conversation around this series wasn't even about the plot half the time. It was people whispering, wait, why are their scenes this good? The quality of their intimate moments was so unexpectedly strong that fans and critics were genuinely confused in the best way. Like, how did we go from zero to professional level execution? And the funniest part? The actors literally told us how. They openly talked about having a quick tutorial on how to kiss. I'm not joking, as literally coached William on how he wants to be kissed. They purposely said, nope, we're not doing those awkward, stiff kisses. And they practiced until everything looked smooth, deep, confident, and totally believable. Honestly, knowing that backstory makes their scenes 10 times better. Now, of course, their quantity isn't crazy, mid-level at best, and their context is your regular romance, nothing too dramatic or supernatural. But the chemistry? You cannot lie about that. The fact that William, the one initiating most of the big kiss scenes, was shy about it off screen just shows how seriously they took the job. They really went for technique and made it effortless on screen. So yeah, WilliamEst absolutely earned their spot. They proved that if you put in the work, the quality can carry you higher than couples who have been doing this for years. And for a newer pairing, that's impressive. Jumping into number 8, let's talk about Gunnar and Nye from Knockout. These two, their kisses are not about romance for romance's sake. Their whole world is pain, pressure, and adrenaline. So when they finally lean in, it feels like a break from everything beating them down. That's why their scenes hit so hard. They're coming straight out of exhaustion, fear, and that constant fight or flight energy the boxing world brings. A kiss between them isn't just affection. It's like, thank God you're here. I can breathe again. It's pure emotional release. And because everything around them is so intense, the quality has to match. They don't do shy, awkward, oops kisses. No. When they kiss, it looks like two people holding on to the only steady thing in their lives. It's firm, intentional, and you can literally feel the stress melting off their shoulders. It's that kind of passion that convinces you this relationship is their safe place, their grounding point. Now, they don't kiss a lot. Boxing definitely steals most of the spotlight, but that actually works in their favor. The few moments they do get are major moments, like plot-moving moments. Their scenes stick with you because they feel earned, like you've been watching them carry the weight of the world, and this is finally where they drop it. And that's why Gunnar and Nye sit comfortably at number 8. They show you how one powerful, meaningful kiss can do more than 10 casual ones. Number 7 is going to the couple whose intimacy felt the most effortless and real. Smart and Boom from Top Form. These two are honestly the definition of natural chemistry. Their whole relationship on screen flowed in a way that made you feel like you were watching an actual couple, not actors. And the funniest part is that from one of the behind-the-scenes clips, we actually found out that Smart completely lost control in one of the kiss scenes and kissed Boom because the emotion and passion were running way too high. Not rumor, actual evidence. When your heart takes over and your brain clocks out like that, you already know you're operating on a different level. And the best thing is that this comfort spills straight into the quality of their kisses. They never look stiff or unsure. Everything feels warm, smooth, and believable. It's the kind of kiss scene where you don't even think about technique because the chemistry is doing all the work. You can literally see that trust between them, and that's what makes their passionate moments stand out so much. It also fits perfectly with the name of their series, because these two were truly in top form when it came to intimacy. They had that level of trust where neither person held back. They matched each other's energy so well that every scene came out looking like a peak performance without being forced. And unlike the couples below them, who had high stakes or emotional burden kisses, Smart and Boom gave us the comfortable, consistent affection of a couple who genuinely feels secure with each other. Their kisses weren't tied to dramatic events, they were just natural moments between two people who clearly cared. That steady frequency and ease is exactly why Smart Boom lands confidently at number 7. They made romance look so organic that half the time you'd forget you were watching a series. At number 6, we have the comfort pairing, the champions of pure, steady romance, Jimmy and C as Dr. Tapfa and Inthu from My Magic Prophecy. This duo scores insanely high on chemistry. Because they're veterans who know exactly what they're doing, their relationship on screen just flows, like you believe they're a real couple. That trust makes every intimate scene feel effortless. And it's especially important when you think about their characters. Tapfa is an ICU doctor who lives by facts, while Inthu is a fortune teller who avoids closeness, because he fears seeing his partner's future misfortune. So every single kiss isn't just cute, it's Tapfa being brave and Inthu choosing love over fear. That emotional weight makes their moments hit harder than most. And the quality? Top tier. Fans rave about Tapfa's gentleness, especially after their first real kiss where he checks if Inthu is okay. There's even that improvised eyelid kiss from Jimmy that added so much depth to the scene. Their technique isn't flashy, it's subtle, real, and completely convincing. You can see the care and attention in every touch, which is why their scenes feel so genuine. Now, for quantity, they're consistent without overdoing it. Their kisses happen often enough to matter, but always serve the story. They're not just there for show. Every intimate moment pushes the relationship forward, showing a steady, mature progression of two people choosing to rewrite their destiny together. So, Jimmy C earns number 6 because they combine veteran-level chemistry, emotionally charged context, masterful technique, and just the right amount of intimate moments. Jumping right into our top 5 where the energy gets a little dangerous, we have the legendary explosive pairing of Tion and Zu Yu as Chi-chung and Woo Swore Wei. These two don't just do romance, they do full-blown emotional intensity. They define intense passion and they lock in our number 5 spot with zero apologies. Their whole relationship is basically a battlefield, so a kiss is never just a kiss. It's the result of serious psychological back and forth, either a kiss of domination or a desperate, heated reconciliation after a massive blow-up. Nothing about them is simple. Every intimate moment is earned through conflict, and that context gives their scenes a kind of emotional punch nobody else brings. And when we talk chemistry, listen, this is easily one of the fiercest, most uninhibited pairings on this entire list. Their passion is raw and sometimes aggressive, but that's exactly what sells the emotional complexity of their relationship. Their intimacy has this wild, ferocious conviction. You feel it instantly. And then there's the toxic intensity. These two don't shy away from the messy side of their relationship. They mix affection and aggression in a way that keeps you guessing. Every kiss feels loaded with emotion, a little unpredictable, and totally unforgettable. Tion and Zu Yu earn number 5 because their kisses aren't just scenes, they're emotional explosions. This is passion at its most intense and unforgettable. All right, now we're down to the couples who are crushing all 4 criteria at once: quantity, quality, context, and chemistry. These are the big leagues, the couples that make you weak in the knees and question your life choices. Honestly, I might need like 10 cups of coffee to get through this part. Who's gonna fuel me? Let's go. Coming in hot at number 4, we have the visually stunning high fantasy masters, Joss and Gowen from My Golden Blood. Sweeties, these two hit different because of the whole vibe of their world. When you're dealing with vampires and destiny, every kiss is instantly cinematic. They're full of craving, tension, and this almost desperate need that just pulls you in. Their intimate scenes aren't just cute moments. They feel like mini movies, beautifully choreographed, and every shot screams quality and visual impact. And the chemistry? Oh honey, it's effortless. Joss and Gowen bring this mature, natural connection to every scene that makes you forget you're watching actors. It's authentic, smooth, and totally believable, which means their quality never drops. They just elevate every kiss with that natural comfort and ease. But here's the thing that really puts them in the top 4. They don't just excel in one area, they crush all of them. The quantity is there, giving us enough intimate moments to satisfy a high fantasy arc. The quality is cinematic and stunning. The context is dramatic and gripping, and the chemistry makes everything feel real. They are the ultimate all-around champions, setting the standard for what a top-tier BL couple should look like. Alright, the air just got thick. We're in the top 3, and at number 3 we have the absolute technical pros of the BL world, Boss and Noel from The Boy Next World. These two are on another level. Seriously, they basically wrote the rulebook on how to kiss. No awkward, stiff fish kisses anywhere. Every move is deliberate, sensual, and just so believable. Watching them is like watching a mini masterclass in intimacy. You can't help but be impressed. And the chemistry? You can literally see how comfortable they are with each other. That trust and natural rapport makes every scene feel effortless. They can go all in on the central moments because you know they genuinely get each other. It's raw, it's real, and it hits differently. Then there's the complete package. Their kisses happen often enough to matter. The context is always strong because their relationship drives the plot, but it's really that flawless technique that sets them apart. This is why they're the benchmark for top-tier intimacy in BL. Everything else just follows their lead. One more spot left before we crown the champion. Can you feel the excitement building? Number 2 is going to the couple that did not just act. They shifted the whole conversation about on-screen intimacy. Elliot and Chio from ABO Desire. Let me tell you why they land here so boldly. First of all, the context of their relationship is already wild. This isn't regular romance. This is the alpha omega world where emotions, instincts, and desire are all cranked up to 100. So when these two kiss, it doesn't feel casual at all. It feels like something their whole bodies are fighting for. It's intense, it's urgent, and it hits you immediately. That emotional weight behind their intimacy, that's what makes every moment feel like a serious turning point. Then let's talk about the quality. Listen. These two went so hard that scenes were literally cut, trimmed, or dropped into separate releases because they were too much for TV. Imagine acting a scene so convincingly that the editor says, yeah, the world isn't ready for this one. That's the level of commitment Elliot and Chio brought, and fans were going crazy over those uncut clips. You cannot beat that level of impact. And the chemistry? Boss Noel might be the kings of perfect technique, but Elliot and Chio came in with pure, unfiltered fire. Their chemistry feels like instinct, like something neither of them could hold back even if they tried. Their scenes don't feel performed, they feel unleashed. It's the difference between watching a beautiful, choreographed dance and watching something that feels like it might set the room on fire. So yeah, they take number 2 confidently, and the only couple who could top this level of boundary-breaking heat is the one that said, you know what? We'll just outdo everyone with sheer quantity and keep delivering nonstop. We've finally reached number 1, and honestly, this one didn't even need debate. If number 2 was all about intensity and quality, our number 1 couple wins because they went all in on quantity in a way nobody else even attempted this year. The crown belongs to Boat and Oat from My Stubborn. Let me just say it plainly. These two didn't play with us at all. They kissed like it was their main job on that set. The amount of scenes they gave us was honestly unbelievable. No one else even came close. They didn't just win quantity, they owned it completely. And the context is what really seals it. The whole series basically turned itself into a kissing festival. Fans kept talking about how the plot was so thin because everything was focused on their intimate moments. The production team clearly knew what they wanted the show to deliver, and they put all their energy there. It became obvious that the romance wasn't supporting the plot. The plot was supporting the romance. And because of that focus, the quality stayed strong. When you're kissing that much, you can't afford awkwardness, and they didn't have any. There were even comments about how the director told them to kiss like you want to consume each other. And honestly, you could see that level of commitment in every scene. They didn't hold back at all. So yeah, Bodo take number 1 easily. They're the couple that said, if we're gonna do this, let's do it properly. And they gave us everything, the frequency, the chemistry, and the consistency. What a list, huh? At this point, I definitely need a cup of coffee, maybe even 2. And I know some people will come for me and say Bodo don't deserve that number 1 spot, but sweeties, go and look at the evidence. Nobody kissed with that level of consistency and dedication this year. It is what it is. But that's the fun part. I want to hear your own ranking. Who do you think should have gone higher? Who do you think I was too soft on? And who do you think should have snatched that crown from Bodo? Drop your thoughts, let's argue respectfully, and let's see which couple you're ready to defend with your whole chest.